The images were burned forever into NBA history. From there, the consequences kept coming, and the layers of the feud only grew more tangled. As the Bulls celebrated their first championship, Isiah's basketball world was rocked by his exclusion from the greatest team ever assembled, the 1992 Olympic Dream Team. When Michael got the call to join Team USA, he made his feelings known right away. In newly released audio years later, you can hear Jordan asking who else was on the team, because the guy you're talking about isn't going to be there, right? That guy was Isiah. Jordan has always denied wielding direct veto power, but the truth was clear. If he was going to play, Isiah would not be invited. For fans and analysts who'd watched Isiah make All-Star game after All-Star game, who'd seen him stand as the second-best point guard of his generation behind only Magic Johnson, the snub was shocking. The message to Isiah, though, couldn't have been more personal. You didn't know who you were dealing with. Even in the years after the Dream Team, Isiah rarely spoke ill of Michael in public, instead praising his enemy skills during finals broadcasts, or reminding fans how tough and competitive their battles had always been. But in private, the wounds didn't really heal. Jordan, for his part, kept the feud alive in subtle but unmistakable ways. Interviews decades after that final Pistons-Bulls clash were still tinged with bitterness. Conversations about the feud always seemed to circle back to slights real and imagined. How Jordan took Isiah's local crown, how Isiah felt pushed aside in his own city, and how both men refused to yield even a scrap of respect after all the battles were done. As the years rolled on, the legend of their rivalry grew each time they crossed paths, physically or in the news. In the early 2000s, Jordan and Isiah could still manage a handshake on rare occasions, but the sense of distance never really left. Even their former teammates and coaches noticed. Brad Sellers, who played alongside both men briefly, shared that he witnessed the city of Chicago shift its love, leaving Isiah feeling like a king cast out in his own home. John Sally explained how Isiah's own family started rooting for Jordan's Bulls, a gut punch that added another layer to why every Bulls-Pistons matchup meant so much more to both men. And then, years later, the feud caught fire yet again, with the release of The Last Dance, a documentary chronicling the Bulls dynasty, but reviving every old grudge along the way.